Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today we are doing the reading, the Celtic Cross reading for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't be surprised if it doesn't start resonating later. This is fortune telling, and we are predicting the future, so a lot of times things haven't happened, and it's quite common for it to resonate later. If that happens, you're more than welcome to go back and rewatch any videos that you want on the channel. Actually, you can watch any of the videos that you want on the channel. The signs that you should be watching are your sun, moon, rising. Okay, and if Venus, if you're interested in love, and that'll give you a more an overall view of your energy. Okay, so that being said, let's get started. I have a card. Wow, I have a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and it's Eagle Spirit, and it's telling you that Spirit has your back. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna have to move these in a little bit, so what I'm gonna do is just put them here like that, so you can see them for now as I pull them. Because first of all, I'm working in a different area. I have construction going on in my house, and it wasn't for it wasn't expected, so but we're making do. You know, so just bear with me with the lighting and stuff. There we go. Alright, and then we have Shapeshifter. Ouch. It's transform and unveil your gifts. Transform and unveil your gifts. One more. And one more for Taurus, please. One more. Oops. Take note of intuitive messages. Okay, the moon. This is your inner knowing. It's also, today is a full moon. The day that I'm filming this is the 22nd. If I'm not mistaken, it's also a blue moon. Okay. So keep these in mind. Now I'm going to move these off to the side because our space is limited, and the Celtic Tarot is the Celtic Cross is a large spread. But I'm going to move them over here, and I will be referring to them quite frequently most of the time during the reading. Okay. Alrighty. So. Tell me what I need to know for Taurus. Tell me about Taurus. Spirit, please tell us about Taurus. Got a lot of heavy burdens. Alright. The lighting in here is not good, especially for these dark cards. But this depicts somebody going up the road. There we go. That's better. Alright. Alright, so you're carrying a lot of heavy burdens, but you know, you're moving forward. You're going towards the castle, and that's where you're going to unload your burdens, okay? So, you know, just know Spirit has your back while you're doing this, okay? Because what you have crossing you is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so that is a brand new beginning. That's a potential new beginning in love, relationships, okay? It is like the Holy Grail. It is the Holy Grail, actually. It is, one of those streams are actually going backwards, so that cup is always full. Even when we don't think it is, that cup is always full. Alright, so what is going for Taurus? Ooh. Well, you learned a lot of hard lessons, didn't you? There you go. You learned a lot of hard lessons, but the part that is intrinsic in this card is that light. That's that sunlight. That's that new dawn. This is done. This is over with. You learned the lessons, okay? They were hard and they were brutal. But there's a new day dawning. Okay, and this is the part where you really have to understand the Spirit has you back. You're going through, this is the end of a cycle. When something ends, something begins. This is rebirth, okay? This is a new beginning. Just keep in mind as you're transitioning here, Spirit has your back, and you need to follow your intuition. Because sometimes your mind, when you go through traumatic experiences like that, isn't always as clear. But your gut will tell you. It will lead you. Okay, so now you're at the gate here. You're getting ready to travel. When that floodgate opens, you're going to travel down the river of life. That's where you're at. Okay, you have a spirit team up here that is going to guide you on your journey. And this is a new day dawning. That's your dawn right there. Okay, there's not a lot of pictures, or there's not a lot of cards in the tarot that have a dawn. Okay, there's a few, but not a lot of them. Alright, and this is the Celtic tarot, by the way. Okay, what do you have going for you? Let's see, what does Taurus have going for them? Okay, you're nurturing something. You're trying to bring something about. And you've been doing this for quite a while. Okay? So, there's that. That is the overall energy. So try to keep that in mind too as you're going through trials and... well, actually, you've already done that. Okay, let's see what is the future for Spirit. Okay. Clarity. Clarity. And let me explain this to you. The truth cuts both ways. Okay? That is Excalibur. This is a gift. I forgot the Latin phrase for it. This should be used with Arthurian integrity. Okay? You're talking about their... what do they call them? Sorry, I hate it when I'm channeling. Sometimes I can't remember words. Principles. Arthurian principles. Okay? That would be honor, integrity. Remember, the truth hurts. It cuts both ways. But you will find the truth. Okay, this is you. You are trying to find your balance. This is equilibrium. This is a major arcana card, and you have the rebirth is a major arcana. When you find your balance, okay, you'll find your clarity. You have 1 foot on land, 1 foot on the water. You have a promise from the towers. You know, those are the towers. That's where the high priestess resides. This is the veil. This is the crossing between the two realms, spiritual and material. You have abundance here. You have promise here. You have hope. You have passion. You have abundance. Okay? You have greenery. You have life. You have everything you need to thrive. And you're in balance. I mean, and this is a very spiritual card, because that arc between the two cauldrons is balancing. It's freeing, slowly freeing from cauldron to cauldron, but it's at an angle that's impossible according to the laws of physics in this room. So, but magic makes things happen. So you need to find your balance, or you are finding your balance, okay? Okay. Now, in your environment, you're going to take charge with authority. Just be careful when you're taking charge with authority that you use these principles, because that sword's going to come back and cut you. Okay? When you move forward, remember, Spirit has your back. You need to follow your intuition. Don't always listen to, here we go with the advisors again. Don't always listen to what people have to tell you, or what your main advisors tell you. I've been going through this for weeks with your Tauruses. Your advisors are biased. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, so you need to transform and unveil your gifts. Okay, because you came out of this energy. It's time. You have a rebirth. You had an ending. Now you have a beginning. It's time. Okay. This is a union. This could be a reunion. It's the Two of Cauldrons. It could be a healing communication. It can be business. This can be a business union. The Two of Cups can always be a business union or a love union. Okay, so you have ones and twos. You're beginning something. Here you're in balance, which equates to me to twos. So, and again, your environment, you're taking charge with authority, but the Spirit's warning you to be clear. Be very clear. Okay, before you take your actions. Okay? You're trying to master something. You're trying to figure something out. Okay? There we go. Alright. And that is in your future. That is the most probable outcome. But the bottom of this deck is telling me, again, you have people around you that are not working in your best favor. And I know this has got to be for just one or two Tauruses out there, or a small portion. And so it's just that I keep reading this over and over again. I keep getting these energies, and it's like, it's like whoever they are, they're starting to see it, but they're not clear yet. That clarity is coming in the future. You do have somebody around you that is not working in your best interests. Plain and simple. You've got sneaky people around you. They're in your environment. And most of the time, when you have sneaky people, what are they doing? They're doing shiesty stuff, and they're blaming someone else. So, again, it's the person that usually has no voice that is working in your best interest, and the ones that have a voice are going to get cut both ways. Not just you. These people will, they will bring that upon themselves. Spirit will take care of that. So, okay, now I can get back onto a regular Taurus reading. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. Alright, I'm going to use the Marchetti Tarot Royale to clarify the cards. Alright, so you are working towards easing these burdens, alright? Your ships are coming in. They really are. You are manifesting something. And you're manifesting something. I could hold it still. Sorry, I'm working backwards. It's because of the light. Okay, so you are manifesting something. You're building something. Okay, and again, you will have clarity. You will have clarity. You will understand what's going on. Okay? So, but what's crossing you right now is love. Okay? And it looks like it's somebody that you loved in the past. But you're looking at it with nostalgia. Okay? You can look back at it with nostalgia. And it was an idyllic time. It was that perfect time in life. When you could chase butterflies and the kittens were playing in the fields. There's so many little things hidden in these sunflowers. The sun. You had happiness. You had joy. It might have been fleeting, but you had it. You had that ultimate love. Now you're trying to find your balance. Okay? You're setting your intentions. And again, we see this arc. That rainbow. That promise. Okay? Because if you're opening your heart, you will, the waters will calm, and you can set your intentions out, because you can't manifest unless you can send those intentions out. Okay, and again, what you have going for you is that you have learned these harsh lessons. You know what's going on. Okay, I see a Page of Cups. This is a small communication of love. And that may be you putting that out, or it may be somebody coming to you. But whatever it is, once you see this, you're going to, you got to take note of your intuitive messages. Okay? You've got to be able to transition and unveil your gifts. You need to be able to think quickly on your feet. And when you start seeing things, once you understand Spirit has your back, and you start seeing things from a higher perspective, then it'll illuminate your path. And that path, you're being guided to that path by your ancestors. Okay? And it will be your rebirth. Sorry, y'all. Feel like I'm taking it out on every Taurus on the planet. I wish whoever the two, it's a couple. There's more than one, but I don't know. They need to figure it out. You're going through a rebirth. Hopefully, this reading will clarify it for you. Okay. So the Four of Pentacles. You're trying to hold on to something. Could be your money. Okay. This was in the past. Alright. And it caused you a tower moment. Okay. Caused you a tower moment. Now the overall energy, now towers aren't always bad. I mean, if you win the lottery, it's a drastic change in energy. So it releases the energy. If it's not built on a firm foundation, it's going to fall. And sometimes it's best to just let it fall. So we have the Seven of Shields, okay? You're nurturing something. This is something, this is the marriage card, okay? This is also spiritual balance. I'm probably going with that. I'm seeing a lot of twos in here about balance, opening your heart, balance with the equilibrium, nurturing something. I'm thinking this is more the spiritual balance between the balance between the spiritual and the material plane. It can be learning something new, or continuing to learn things. This is definitely higher education, things of that nature. Okay, so whatever you're watching or learning, I think that's key to you help nurturing that. Okay. Just follow your intuition. It's telling you over there to take note of intuitive messages. And remember, it's a full moon tonight, the night that I'm doing this reading, so this is the 22nd. And it's also a blue moon. But just remember, Spirit does have your back. Okay. Mm. Tell me about clarity. Tell me about that sword. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Okay. You're going to have some kind of communication in abundance. That could be, it's small, but, you know, it could be like a job application or a job interview, call for a job interview, something like that. It could be somebody saying, what do you think about this idea? Okay. So whatever this is, you know, see things from a higher perspective. You really, really need to follow your intuition. That inner knowing. You know. Okay. Because if you find your balance, this equilibrium, you're going to be happy. And you have the Queen of Cups too. So this is somebody that's very kind, caring, nurturing. Okay. So in your environment, it's telling you to take charge. It's telling you to take charge with authority. You're the King of Cups. Okay. You're sitting back. Sit back and watch. Actually, that is what he does. He sits back and watches. Alright. He's looking at that queen. And he's not offering anything. But sit back and watch. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. Okay. I don't know why that's coming in my head, because that's my phrase. I'm always telling them watch and learn. Okay? Again, take charge with authority. You're manifesting something. Okay? Your hopes and fears. I keep getting the healing message in love. This is your hopes and fears. I think maybe you're afraid. Maybe you're afraid to move to calmer. I don't think so. I think you're afraid somebody else is moving towards calmer waters. And it may be somebody that you've been nurturing for a long time, or something. There's a situation you've been nurturing. Okay? So in the future, you're going to master a situation. Okay? You have the... let me see if I can get it where I can see it. You have the Knight of Cups. And that's somebody that wants to come in with a couple of. Okay. So, oh, there's two. Decide your path. Okay. See what your wish fulfillment is. You know. Stay on your path. And it's going to lead you to fertility. Okay? So, you have somebody sneaky around you. And what's clarifying this is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? So, I actually think what I was lecturing upon for the last 7,000 readings is there's a power struggle. There's a power struggle. You got this Queen of Pentacles who's very practical, down to earth, loving and caring, and you have these people that these are people that are not working in your best interest. This person is working in your best interest and has a lot of strength. This is a very powerful person. It's also somebody that's very creative and dynamic, that is the essence of fire, intuition, magic. She can create things. Okay, it doesn't have to be her, him. You know, it's gender neutral. That is trying to balance out the sneaky. So it's your turn to take charge. You need to remember Spirit has your back. Listen to your gut, okay? And then you need to transform and unveil your gifts, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Cups. So you will probably have an abundance in more too. So I hope you like this. If you do, hit like, you know, the routine, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell icon. Loving that subscribe button. Okay, I do do bonuses on the amount of likes that we have. So you know, whatever sign gives me the most likes in a series of like all the Celtic crosses, then whoever gets the most likes gets a bonus. So keep that in mind while you're passing over that button. Okay, I'm going to do an extended. It's going to be on my Facebook page, Pagan Goddess Tarot. So I hope to see you there, and have a great night.